What is up, everybody? To Reverse here today. Gaming news has been in kind of a drought, but this is the latest piece of news right now that's getting people up in an uproar. Apparently, Helldivers 2, after being out for 3 months on PC and PS5, is now requiring PC players to create a PlayStation account to continue playing the game. And PC gamers are freaking out about this. They are now giving the game negative reviews. 10K negative reviews since this thing has launched, and now I think the rating on Steam is mostly like mixed now. It's negative because people are not happy that PlayStation is now requiring you to make a PSN account to link it to your Steam account or whatever. But to be honest, I don't think this is a big deal. I don't think this is a big issue. It takes probably 2 minutes at most to make an account. Several games have done this before in the past. I know to play games like Grounded or Sea of Thieves, you need to have a Microsoft account. So I don't see what the big deal is. Especially for me, if I want to play a Ubisoft game or a EA game or a Warner Bros game, I gotta make an account, or Activision game. I gotta make an account with their different service. Don't link it up to my Xbox account. It's not that big of a deal. I don't know what people are freaking out about this now, but you know, people are really losing about this. Which I think this is just a non-issue. If you really want to play this game, if you really been a fan of playing this game, I don't see what the issue is. It's like, make an account. It's 2 minutes, and there you go. But if you don't want to play this game, you just get a refund. And you can just get a refund because apparently, the Helldivers 2, one of the community managers says, "Hey, if you really don't like this, get a refund or whatever." Accept the refunds, I guess, for this. It was like, I just don't care enough. And apparently, even Sony fanboys are chiming in about this, saying Sea of Thieves requires a Microsoft account to play on PlayStation. PlayStation gamers say cool, even though that wasn't this guy's reaction. I believe he made a stink about having to have a Microsoft account to play on PlayStation. So he didn't even honestly go with that thing he's pushing right here. But okay, Helldivers 2 requires a PSN account to play on PC. PC gamers are at a crying mess right now. Yeah, it is kind of looking that way. But once again, it was like, if you really want to play this game, take 2 minutes, make an account. It's not that big of a deal. But some guys are saying you're missing the point. It wasn't required to launch, but nothing new. You generally miss the actual point of this stuff. So they're saying that, hey, because it was required to launch, they shouldn't be doing it now. But who cares? What's good? It's like, you just play it on PC. You don't need a whole different console to enjoy this game. All you can do is make another account. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, if some people want to play different games, they gotta buy a whole other system or buy a PC. You just gotta make another account for 2 minutes. It's like, really, if you're really complaining about this issue, it just seems like people are bored and they really need something to complain about. Because once again, the game space is very dry. The only news has been rumors. Journalists have been saying, hey, Xbox games are going to PlayStation even more than they did before. And it's like, this is the only news for gaming right now. So it's kind of sad. This is really what gets people going right here. And he says, yes, PC people have standards. Is that really like, what standard? Like, what are you talking about? You take 2 minutes to make an account? Like, what? Apparently some principles they're going by, when there's like some imaginary ones at that. Like, who freaking cares? It's not that big of a deal. These big people are making it out to be here. Then he says, bend over, the dev is telling the PC gamer. The PC gamer says no. Then the PS4 gamer says, what an ungrateful a-hole. Stop being so entitled. The console gamer is... This is, oh my god, this is not bending over. This is like, who freaking cares? You're linking your account. Like, what is the big deal about this? It's all about companies constantly closing services. Make sure we don't own your games. Sure, Steam is already doing this. We have to make an account to play our games, but then they require yet another account. I think this whole bending over analogy is a super stretch. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, you're not losing morals by making another account. Like, it just sounds kind of entitled, to be honest. Like, I'm sorry, but it sounds like super entitled, to be honest. Like, you're at the point where these companies are putting their games on your platform. It's not like, once again, you don't have to buy a whole other console to play these games like Helldivers 2. then you get angry that, hey, they say, hey, attach your PlayStation account with your PC account or make a new one. It's really not that big of a deal. Once again, the guy who was complaining about this, where he made a deal about this whole Sea of Thieves, you need to have your Microsoft account, but once again, that was fake outrage. If Sony put on an update and fried your console and they just said buy another one, y'all will go on your knees and do what they say. There's all these extreme scenarios that just make no sense. Oh man. Hope Sony pays well, and apparently you're a bootlicker if you don't find this is a big issue. It's just really annoying. Cause somebody release a gaming trailer, like whatever games are coming out. Cause somebody release some new stuff. Like these topics are just so uninteresting. Like I don't know if I'm wasting time talking about this, but this is the news. This is what I'm struggling for news right now. So it's just getting like, who cares about this subject? You're gonna talk about it for a week at most. You can move on to something else. Like people are not gonna care about this situation past the week. People are going to say, hey, we're refunding, we're boycotting. Yeah, you do that for like a day or two, then it's going to go back to normal. Nobody's going to care about this situation. So, those are my genuine thoughts about this. I don't care. PC gamers are forgotten about this, and people are just bootlicking or whatever. I think that's over-exaggeration. I think the average person just doesn't care. If you want to play this game, you just make a PSN account. It's just that simple. So, those are my thoughts. Definitely see your thoughts down below about this. Maybe you feel it is just crossing a boundary or something. I don't know. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like, like this video, and as always, thanks for watching, and peace.